This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Ooh, contact already. Hutchins and Burt Meyer.
Going into the first turn. Hutchins in the one car of Burt Myers.
Ryan Preece takes over the lead. Trouble behind them.
That was Reggie Ruggiero, one of the big names in this sport in the 11 car.
Brian Lofton, he's our point leader in the South Series. Let's take a look at what happens here. There's the contact. There's a contact right there. Ryan Preece actually made contact with Burt Meyer as well, and then the chain reaction caught up these guys.
This is
one pump.
you and I. No way.
It might be 2-3 pumps.
Exactly. That's why they get those big ex-football players on those jacks to do that.
Trouble.
There's a spin. Jason Myers.
That's actually Bert's brother, Jason. Ronnie Silk. Look at the damage to the left rear of Ronnie Silk's car. It's pushed that rear end housing back.
Young Ryan Preece still out on top in the Made in America Whelen 300. Fourth. Oh, the caution is out.
Brian Lofton involved again. Remember, he's our Southern point leader. That's the 14. Is that Bobby Hutchins?
It is. I was going to say that's Bobby Hutchins. There at the head of that line who has turned around. Woody Pitcat also involved in it. And it brought out the caution again.
Tough break for Bobby Hutchins. Bobby ended up starting on the pole for this race. There's Tom in the 32 car. A lot of cars involved. Yeah, this smaller racetrack. Here's a shot from our speed shot here. Going to be in the middle of that pack somewhere.
When you have this many cars in a race, this kind of thing can happen really easy. Preece doing a good job of negotiating the lap traffic.
Oh, trouble.
That is Hosfeld. Hosfeld in the 4 and Bobby Grigas in the 09 have come together. Both cars are damaged. Caution is out here. Preece and Myers still the class of the field. He has won at Martinsville in the past as L.W. Miller.
Oh, it's trouble. Got a spin. Is that Kevin Goodale?
Boy, Goodale had been running the top 5 all day long. And he has spun here, and the caution is back out. What a tough break for Kevin.
If there was any contact here. Looked like he was by himself, Mike. Just got on the throttle coming off of 4 and turned it around.
Well, it's easy to do. Really one of the most respected guys in racing these days.
He really is. He's been with, trouble on the racetrack. We had a spin right in front of our leader. Yeah, Bobby was a longtime employee of Richard Childress Racing. So much success with Dale Sr. over the years and has moved over to DEI now.
We see Eric Goodale has brought out the caution once again, so we'll take a break here in the Made in America Whelen 300.
Now trying to get underneath Stefanik.
Tim Brown from the Southern Series, Stefanik, Todd Zegedy from the Whelen Modified Series of the Northern Series. Trouble! And one of those involved looks like is Jamie Tomeno. Boy, there are cars everywhere.
Well, there really are. There's the 50 of Kevin Goodale.
7 of Glenn Reen.
Look at the straightaway blocked.
Boy, a tough break for Tomeno. You know, we talk about 500 races in this series. He's running 496 of them. That's incredible.
That really is incredible. What staying power. And you know, Jamie Tomeno had a successful career prior to the Whelen series being formed in '85 in the modifieds.
There's Tomeno's car. And before the race, we had a chance to talk to Jamie.
One of Burt Myers in a battle for second. There's Todd Zegedy right there. Todd, I think, is running in trouble on the racetrack.
Andy Seuss has turned it around and has hit the inside wall. Caution is out here. We're in the second half of this race. Ryan Preece still leads.
Rip off the corner.
Battle for position back there is Matt Hurst. But there's more trouble. Jason Myers. Well, that's the second time today Jason has had some trouble.
Like the 09 maybe of Bobby Grigas involved in that as well.
Ooh, second time he's been involved in something.
There had to be some contact tire to tire as that car shot straight out to the outside. Like Myers may have pushed Ryan Preece into the corner, got him into the corner a little bit too hard, slid up the racetrack. Now he's lost first and second.
Matt Hirschman is second. And for the first time today, Burt Myers has taken his car to the front.
Trouble on the racetrack.
There is a spin. Caution is out. Danny Salmons is in it. The 0 car. Having trouble getting refire there. See if we can see what happened.
Ooh, somebody got in the back of that black guy. It was Eric Beers got in the back of that car, and then this is just the aftermath. Danny Salmons gets turned around.
I don't know if this. Welcome back to Martinsville and the Made in America Whelen 300. We're down to the final laps now, and I'll tell you what, Burt Myers wasn't kidding. He had something left in that race car.
He really did. Now, Ryan Preece obviously does not have quite as much left as he thought he had at the halftime break, but you see right here, 10 laps to go. That'll right there, Teddy Christopher in the 86 car, Reg Ruggiero in the 11. That's a battle for position up in the top 5.
But up front, it's not even close now. Ryan Preece trying desperately to catch up to Burt Myers. Be able to do it. Ted Christopher in 4th. Ruggiero is in the 5th position right now. Ted Christopher would maintain his points lead if the race ended like it is right now.
Mike Stefanik going another lap down. Not a good effort for him. You see him move over to the inside of the racetrack. Something obviously wrong with that car.
He has not had a good day. His car normally competing up there in the top 5 or competing for a win. Tough day for Mike Stefanik.
Teddy C would love to stay ahead of this 11 of Reg Ruggiero because that's 5 points. If he was to let the 11 by, he would lose 5 points, and every point counts. He knows his closest pursuer right now, Matt Hirschman, is running up in front of him in the 3rd spot.
You know, there are great battles all over this racetrack. It's one of the things you love about racing is Ruggiero tries to take a look on the inside.
He gets down to the bottom on the inside. Teddy's not giving him a whole lot of room.
Side by side, Ruggiero for the position. And I think Teddy C said let him have it.
Yeah, he knows it's 5 points, but it's better to let the 5 points go instead of taking advantage, take a chance of getting turned around and losing maybe 50 points.
Yeah, spin would just be deadly for someone like Teddy C and battling for that title. Up front, Burt Myers continues to just cruise around this racetrack. Christopher, as you see, has fallen to 5th place.
I know Teddy's going to be disappointed with this run here today if he remains in this position right here, because he's letting Matt Hirschman gain points on him, and Teddy came into this race wanting to win this race, not thinking as much about points as wanting to get another win.
Yeah, but as long as he has been racing modifieds and to have never won a championship, that's got to be foremost on his mind.
He's trying to win the war here, not necessarily this battle, but put on a great show last time out at Loudon, got that big win, his 4th of the season.
And again, there are a couple of races to go in this season. Stafford, Connecticut, a huge race. Chemung, big race there, and then Thompson. The place will be packed. Final race of the season.
Right now, a big race for Burt Myers. We don't even see Ryan Preece. Burt's opened a huge lead over Ryan Preece right now.
White flag's coming out this time. White flag is out. Final lap now for Burt Myers. Trying to bring it home and get a win. Here at Martinsville.
Couple lap cars side by side right in front of him. He's just going to back off. No sense racing those guys.
No way. He's going to bring it home and take the checkers. Burt Myers wins here in this Whelen modified combination race today, the 500th race of this modified series.
See Ryan Preece pull up beside Burt Myers to congratulate him.
Matt Hirschman finished 3rd.
You know, it's got to be a tremendously disappointing race for Ryan Preece. He dominated so much of this race.
Well, here are the unofficial results. Reggie Ruggiero with that pass comes home 4th.
Matt Hirschman finishes 2 spots in front of Teddy Christopher. Will gain 10 points on Teddy.
Back through the field, Jamie Tomaino there.
He's been to every one of these 500 races.
Mike Stefanik, 24th. Disappointing run for him.
Frank Fleming, local racer here in the 07, finishes back in the 37th position.
Bobby Hutchins, one of the early cars to drop out of this race. Well, let's go down to victory lane.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, spanning the globe to bring you the biggest as the leader in sports television.